Go! Attack with all the power of the dragon flame! Flame of Cyrenix! Whoa! I did it! Hello everyone, this is Ninja Girl Sakura One here, back with another toy review. And I did do this review already, but it was too dark for you guys to see all her beautiful details, so I wanted to redo it. And this is a review I've wanted to do pretty much all year since I knew that these dolls were coming out. This is the Bloomix Power Bloom doll by Jakks Pacific, and she is just super beautiful. They really did a good job on her. But before we get to the beautiful Princess of Domino and Fairy of the Dragon Flame, I have to show you guys her box. Here it is. It's different from any Winx box that Jakks has ever given us before. It's shaped more like a Witty Toys Winx doll box, if any of you guys have those. But we have the Winx logo right there in a nice foil, and there are 3 hearts on the box, 2 right here, and 1 on the very bottom. And for some reason they decided to use Bloomix artwork, which I don't know why, because the Bloomix artwork is really pretty, and both Cyrenix and Harmonix had their own correct artwork, so why they did this, I don't know. And down here it says Bloomix Power, and includes real fluttering wings with a stock photo, I guess, and 6 collect, which there are. And speaking of the 6, there is a picture of all the lovely Bloomix fairies. No one is missing, thank goodness, unlike the Harmonix collection, which is a real shame that Harmonix, Musa, and Tecna never came out. But yeah, we have Bloom, Stella, Musa, Flora, Aisha, and Tecna. So all the Winx fairies, and each doll looks absolutely beautiful. I really, really like them. Bloom is obviously my favorite because she is my favorite Winx fairy, but if I had to choose another, I would pick Musa, because Musa looks super pretty. Flora after her. I think Flora is the next most beautiful. And maybe Stella after her. They're just all beautiful, but those are my 3 favorites from this collection. And there's some more Bloomix artwork with Bloom's name, and I really thought we were done with the Bloomix artwork, but again, what can you do? And right here is a reminder of the dolls that will never be. That is the Mythics collection, which, if you guys didn't know, is canceled because Jakks announced that after this line, the Bloomix line, they will no longer be making Winx dolls, which is extremely sad, but yeah. So the Bloomix line is canceled as far as we know, unless something happens to change. And right here is some legal guff. Rainbow, Nickelodeon, Jakks Pacific, www.winxtoys.jakks.com, and www.nick.com/winx. Which, honestly, boycott Nickelodeon because they're doing nothing with Winx Club right now, and it's very annoying. But yeah, and here is just a brief explanation of what the power of Bloomix is. I will go ahead and read that to you now. The Tricks are back, and they are out for revenge. After taking over Cloud Tower, the Tricks cast a spell on the school, enabling the entire institution to take flight, and the Winx to lose their power. To gain their powers back, and a new transformation, Bloomix, the Winx must embody the true meaning of being a fairy. Which, there's kind of a more to Bloomix than that. There's a little more to it. Bloom had to basically share small pieces of her power of the dragon flame to kind of reignite the spark of magic within the other Winx girls. And of course, they would get their full power back when they performed acts of courage worthy of being a fairy. But they weren't quite as spectacular as how the Winx each gained their Enchantix power. I mean, Bloom technically gained her complete Enchantix by saving her entire home planet. So, yeah. In the series for her Bloomix, she passed the challenge of the Vortex of Flames. So, I mean, that's pretty courageous too, but nothing beats the way you gained Enchantix power. And for me, even though Bloomix is gorgeous, Enchantix, nothing beats it. It's too gorgeous almost, but Bloomix, I gotta say, it's one of my new favorites. It's super gorgeous, as you can see. This doll is just superb. She has really beautiful makeup. Let me bring her a little closer to the camera. She has this beautiful eye makeup. There's a layer of pink eyeshadow right above her eyelid, and then blue on her actual eyelid, and there's some even in the corner right here, along with her beautiful thick eyelashes and blue eyes. And she has some really pretty pink lips. Super beautiful. Her top could have been a little more show accurate. Honestly, I mean, they did okay, but I was expecting more from them, honestly, because Sirenix, they got it pretty much dead on. So, but still, it's a beautiful shirt. It's got a ribbon across her neck, 2 mesh pieces right there. The first bit of it here is the darker blue with some spiky sleeves that go off her shoulder, and then the rest is all light blue with some gold scale patterns, dragon scales. And the very end of it comes to a point with this pretty light pink mesh going around it, kind of like a little skirt, which is very pretty. Her pants I love. They're a really nice dark blue with some gold dragon scale patterns, and they look awesome. They totally fit because, of course, Bloom is the fairy of the dragon flame. So, looks super awesome on her. I really like those. The shoes I don't like, because Bloomix should have, honestly, it should have more of a boot kind of a shoe, not those. They're the same shoes as the Toys R Us exclusive Charmix dolls had, which I don't know why they chose to use those, but I guess they work, but I would have preferred a boot. And this material that you see behind her, that I actually added to her, as well as this tiara. What she came with, I put it in the box, so let me get it out. There they are. Instead of that beautiful, really ornate tiara, which looks really gorgeous, she came with this in her hair. And it wasn't even going across her forehead, which is the way the Bloomix ones are. It's a remold of, where is she? Right here. It's a remold of this tiara. Yeah, her Harmonix tiara. And that wouldn't bug me so much. The problem with it is, you can clearly see that it's a sheath shell. That's right here. And that is not Bloomix. You can easily tell what it is. And that's obviously not for the Bloomix transformation. That's more, obviously, Harmonix. So, that was a bad choice in my opinion. And as far as her arm bracelets, she came with this, which is from the Trick Sirenix collection, only it too is recolored in yellow. Now, if they were going to reuse a mold like this, they should not have used this tiara due to the fact that you can easily see the seashell right there. I mean, what they should have done is use the Charmix tiara that they have a mold of, obviously, because of the ones they made. So, That I think would have worked more, or maybe Aisha's harmonics tiara that they have. So why they decided to just use blooms is beyond me, but I took that out immediately and made it correct. So yeah, this is the headband she should have come with. Really beautiful and blue with a gem in the middle. And she should have this material, and she should have 2 gold bracelets on each arm that connect to that material that drapes behind her. That's how Bloomix is. And I really love the material draped behind them. I think that really is elegant, and I love that about the Bloomix transformation. I think the design, all of it, it's super pretty. Not quite Enchantix level, but still gorgeous nonetheless. The one thing I love, and Jakks always does well on this, is these wings. The wings are beautiful. Whoever at Rainbow designed her wings for the 6th season did an amazing job, and I really, really love them. And it's like the Bloomix Power Wings. None of this, the border around the wings, is glitter. There's only some glitter here, here, and right there. The rest is all like this sparkly foil material, so no glitter, which is good because, as you can see, that the glitter they use will chip off on the wings. Harmonix Bloom doesn't have that problem, Bloomix Bloom does, so. But I'm glad they didn't use glitter. The wings are just gorgeous. I love the flame pattern. Jakks always does great with the wings. And they obviously flap. So that's nice. And the wings are not the only thing that they did right. The hair is absolutely gorgeous. They did a beautiful style here. It's just 2 simple twists and the bump that tie in the back here, but the hair quality is absolutely superb. Thank God. After Harmonix, with the Sirenix collection onward, they use this material, and it's wonderful. It's super easy to brush and soft as silk. I'm not even kidding. So nice. Thank God. I'm very, very happy with the hair, because that was a major problem with the early Jakks lines. As far as her articulation, she can move her head, and being she's a deluxe doll, her arm can move at the shoulder, her elbow can bend, and so can the wrist, as well as her knees. So that's nice. Overall, she is just a beautiful doll. The one thing she is lacking in is accessories. This is the only accessory she comes with. A blue Winx Club brush. This is basically the same brush that all the early Jakks Pacific lines came with, only it's blue. I was hoping that they would make the Mythics ones their brushes, but guess not. Oh well, but overall she is a beautiful doll. She is in stores at Toys R Us only. She is a Toys R Us exclusive, as are all the Bloomix fairies. And they are finally on ToysRUs.com for $19.99. So, yeah, that's before shipping. That depends, obviously, on where you live. And what got me is I got mine before they were up on ToysRUs.com, so I had to pay $42 for mine on eBay. That ticked me off, but I'm just happy I have her. She's a beautiful doll, and I highly, highly recommend her. So if you see her or any of the other Winx dolls, grab them, because they need support. So, yeah. Please support the Winx and buy these dolls. Who knows, maybe if enough of these are bought, Jakks Pacific will change their mind. We can hope. But that is my review, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.